Welcome back to the Entertainology Podcast. My name is Gabe, and I am joined with my co-host Bryan. How's it going, Bryan?
I'm doing great, my friend. How about you? How's everything, eh?
Oh, I'm doing fabulous. You know why?
I know why you are, but let's tell the people why you're so happy today.
Oh, geez. Well, as you saw on the title, we are doing the infamous. Look at the
Wait,
Mission. Wait. Yes. Drum roll, please. Mission Impossible, the original 1996 movie. Can we get an applause, please? That was great. Yes. Thank you. Yep. It's it. No crickets. No crickets.
1996. Oh boy.
Listen, I've been waiting a long time to do this movie on the podcast.
Really?
And this is what we're going on episode 80 over 80 right now. And like,
well, for the people that don't know, I think this is your favorite movie, right? Or one of your
top favorite movies.
Well, this isn't my favorite movie, but it's like one of my favorite movie series.
You will say that at least.
Oh, okay. I see what
you know what I'm saying?
So it's not the movie, but just you love and
The whole series, the whole thing.
Yes.
Are you a fan?
Yes, I am a big fan. And as a matter of fact, if the one coming out is fantastic,
Okay.
this will be the best action series, one of the best action series ever.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at this
Yeah.
guy. Calling
just
the
telling
movie
you.
the best movie without even seeing the
Right.
movie.
Well, I have to see the movie
that's a
first.
fan
Well, no,
right
I
there.
have to see the movie first, but we'll just, it is what it is, right?
I guess you're right. Hey, I'm not gonna fight. But
man, 1996.
that's
right.
that's more than a decade.
Yeah. I know.
That's 2
I know.
decades in couple
It
years.
is.
Something
It
changed over
is.
there.
I know. Oh my gosh, time flies.
It
doesn't
does.
I didn't realize that this movie is almost 20 years old.
It's more than that, actually.
Wait a
It's
minute.
28.
Almost 30 years old. Oh my gosh, I can't do math today. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
All right, but
Well, this is the thing. I was born in 1997, so I was even still in my mom's belly when this movie happened. I know that's how old is this movie. It's older than me.
Okay, that's interesting.
It
Very
is interesting, man.
Very
It is
nice.
interesting.
Well, for those of us who haven't watched Mission Impossible 1996 in a while, I got a quick little summary
Wait, like
here.
28 years.
Well, I know. For some people, though, maybe they've seen it yesterday. We don't know.
But truthfully, I just saw this movie for the first time. I'm not a fan. I hear about this movie. I know for a lot of people watching this or seeing this, hearing this, it's like a big thing. This is my first time seeing this movie.
Yeah.
So you have the fan, you have someone that just know about movies. No. But
Actually, I'm glad that we had that contrast today because, like, I'm a big fan, but you're just like a moviegoer who maybe just is like just getting into this. So I'm very interested to hear your perspective about the movie for sure.
okay, sure.
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
start. Yeah.
So, in case you haven't watched it in a while, I'm going to read a quick summary here. Mission Impossible is about an American agent under false suspicion of disloyalty must discover and expose the real spy without the help of his organization. Wow. That pretty much sums it up right there.
That's it. That's the end of the
Yep.
podcast.
Bye.
Bye.
No, just kidding.
But okay, Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I don't see this movie without him now. Like, truthfully,
Dude, I mean, just,
he's really good, man.
yeah.
Does an amazing job
Yes.
in this movie.
Mm-hmm. In this particular movie?
Well, he
Or-
does a really good job.
Yeah.
I think when I think like in a spy or like something like with action, I think in Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Definitely, he has
yeah.
everything to be this character.
I know. He brings it. Even just looking back a few, well, actually it has been a few years ago. I was about to say a couple years ago, but it's been actually a while. Like Top Gun Maverick, he killed it. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Really good film. Good film.
And a lot of people actually give a lot of crap to Tom Cruise.
Really?
Yeah.
For what?
I've heard people. Yeah, they're just like, he's making all these poop movies and all this stuff. Yeah, trust me, I have two friends that think that way.
Really?
For real.
One thing I can say, he likes to run, man.
Yeah,
Like, he doesn't like his signature. If he doesn't run, it's not his movie. It's not like his thing.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's right.
That's the signature.
That's
But
the
man,
signature.
just going back to the movie, how old he was in this movie? He looks very young.
Yeah, he had to have been like either late 20s, late 20s.
Early 20s. He's way too young.
Maybe not early 20s. I don't know if it's that. Maybe look it up real quick and see. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe 30 32 or something like that, somewhere around there.
So what makes this movie special? How do you start watching this movie? Okay.
Well, I was introduced with the video game on PlayStation, the first PlayStation that came out. I remember my brother brought an Impossible game, and I remember having the funnest time playing that game. And the funny thing is, looking back on it now, those graphics are garbage. You look Mission Impossible game, oh my gosh, those graphics are horrible.
That bad it was?
Yeah,
Oh,
but
man.
I remember the graphics being fantastic.
Well, you know what? And I'll be honest, when I started watching this movie, because like I said, this is my first time watching this movie, and we're in 2025, so it's been a long time.
Yeah.
The technology that you see in this movie, if you let's say you have a younger brother or your kid, and they don't know anything before 2000, I think this like a cultural shock. It's like, is that TV? Is that a computer? Why they're so small?
yeah.
Why they're so bad? I was just thinking,
Yeah.
oh man.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's old stuff.
Yes, everything has
Yeah.
changed. Everything has changed.
But it's good to kind of go back and reflect on those movies like this one and just remember how like simple it was back then, or how maybe even harder it was to.
You know what? When I was during the movie, I was like, even though it's a very old movie, I think the picture was amazing. Like,
yeah.
if you told me this movie was created like in this year, I will buy it. Like
Yeah.
the movie was really good. Like
Yeah.
the camera effects, everything. Few things were like a little bit slip up, but in the end, it was actually really good.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah.
good.
And I I have some problems with that too. I know what you're talking about. And I'll just get right into it. I think that a lot of the effects, they didn't really have to use too much. It was only in the last scene where I think it looked bad. I'm just going to be honest. It looks bad. And I don't like the way that the ending looks. I mean, because if that were to be done today,
It would be a lot better.
I know Tom Cruise would do that for real. He would be on the train.
Were you trying to
the
say it was not
helicopter.
real?
No. It was
Wait, what?
Yeah, it was a green screen. Of
You're
course,
kidding
it was
me
fake.
right now. I thought it was
know.
real. No,
Whatever.
I'm just playing with you
whatever.
guys.
Get out of here.
No, but okay, yeah, fair enough. The last part, the end of the movie, it was horrible. The effects were horrible.
It was.
But at the big, I mean, during the movie, I thought the effects were really good. I
Yes.
mean, it was so good, and just to think that it was a 1996 film, man, everything was good.
Yeah.
Everything was good.
And I mean, like I said, that's probably one of the only eyesores that you'll get in this movie. Did you get a chance to see it in 4K at all, or?
No.
Oh,
I think it was just
okay.
regular,
Well, okay.
no 4K, which, even though it was actually good. I fell asleep for 5 minutes, but that was just me.
Okay.
I was a little bit tired, but other than
yeah.
that, the movie was really, really good.
Yeah. That's good.
Really good
That's
movie.
good stuff. It's interesting because this whole thing, the IMF, like this team gathering thing, I mean, I think it's really cool to see from like the moment where the boss gets like that little tape in the beginning of the movie.
Well, this is where I was gonna go
you
through, because you start watching or you get introduced to this movie by the video game. I didn't know it was a video game. I never played the video game, but I find out that it used to be like an old TV show. So I'm guessing like people that is fan to these movies is like it's people that's been there for a long time.
Oh yeah. I have to admit I haven't seen the shows at all. But
I think they're old. They're very
yeah.
old.
Oh yeah, they're old. But I hear they're not the very best. But they're not bad either.
Right.
They're like somewhere.
I mean,
they're in the
we're
middle
talking
somewhere.
about like TV shows. Like
Yeah, you're
TV
right.
doesn't have the same.
And so it is what it is.
But hey, they keep doing the movie, so that means that something is good.
Yeah.
What
I
do you think they are? Fast and the Furious or what?
Oh
no,
gosh!
no.
All right. Oh my God! I don't want to even talk about that. It's just, another podcast. We'll
Another
just talk
podcast.
about
I
that.
do like Fast and the Furious, just to be clear.
Yeah, we will do Fast and the Furious at some point for sure. Absolutely.
Okay.
But anyway,
Ethan. That's the name.
yes.
I think they should say Tom. Tom Cruise would be
No,
better. No.
No, you'll get used to the Ethan Hunt. You know,
Yeah,
such a great
Ethan.
spy name. You know,
Ethan.
it's like cool Ethan Hunt. You know,
It's in hand. You know what?
pretty
I
nice.
love what do you think about the technology? The technology in the movie.
I think they did a pretty good job because they're using like these like earpieces and
And the glasses with the camera that you don't see nothing.
with the camera. Yeah,
Not even
yeah,
now,
yeah.
man. Now today you have to see the camera.
Yeah, right. No, but they nowadays they have glasses like that, and they have a little lens on like the corner. Have you seen those glasses?
You mean like the Ray-Ban?
Yeah.
Like the smart glasses?
Yeah.
You know what? So this is the thing. I love this movie because I used to think that the spies were real.
Oh,
I'm not saying they're not,
okay.
but this movie
Yeah.
give you that illusion that it is a real thing.
Yeah, there's definitely a thing for reality in terms of like I do believe that there are. I don't want to get too much into it, but like I do believe that there are spies, and kind of go into.
You know what? I
like,
just think the same, but this is the thing. Things are real. Like things are
Right.
not boring on the world. Like this, there's action around the world.
Oh yeah, I know, and it's very interesting. I have a question for you that I was just thinking about.
Oh, boy.
How do you like the way like it's organized, like
The movie?
the team, like you have to like the boss man, like they have a team and then they have a mission, like that's the
Well-
premise of how like these movies are supposed to work. But as you get through the series, you'll kind of see it changes a little bit. But for the main part, it's like you have your team, you have your mission, and it's impossible.
That is true.
You know what I'm
'Cause,
saying?
I mean, the title makes it very clear.
Right. Yeah.
It's impossible. They still make it every time.
Right.
Well, I'm just gonna go through it. I watched number 7 by accident
Okay.
because I didn't know it
Okay.
was like multiple movies. Because 7 doesn't have 7. 7 is just another title,
Dead Reckoning.
and that's it. So I watched number 7, and then now I watched number 1,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm glad I watched number 7 because I did enjoy number
Good,
7. I think
good.
actually it's a really good movie.
Yes, it
I cannot
is.
wait for number 8 so
Oh,
I can finally watch that movie. But to be honest, number 1, I say maybe because it was an old film, but man, and just going to your question, I do like that there's a team. I like there's a boss, and I like this. Each person has like their own job. You have the guy with the computer. You have the guy that is
Exactly.
like he's like what? He's very good with everything.
Yeah.
And I do like that concept. But man, this movie, I gotta say, to be honest, I think I need to watch it like 3 more times just to understand it because it's a little bit confused. I mean.
Right.
I don't know, because I don't know. I mean, back in the time, all movies were different. Now the movies like they explain you better. But man, this movie, if you lost 1 second,
Yeah.
you look. Let's say you're
You
in your
gotta pay
house.
attention.
You say, "Oh, I don't have soda," and you go and
my
refill
gosh.
your soda and come back. Boom, you don't know anything
Oh,
that
no.
lost.
Oh,
Man,
my
it was so bad. Sometimes I was questioning myself. But how? That doesn't make any sense.
Gosh.
But hey, we'll
yeah.
talk about it.
Yeah. I mean, that's weird because this is probably like I want to guess, maybe like my 7th or even 8th time watching the movie. And I'm not going to lie, it's been about 2 years since I watched this one particular one. And I like to put these on in the background all the time while I'm cleaning and stuff like that. Like,
oh,
we're the
wow.
same,
That's a fan, man. That's a
well, but you
thing.
do the same thing too, but with other movies, right?
Yeah, I mean,
No,
yes.
that's what I'm saying. But I don't remember like there's a lot of like information going on. Like
It is.
I didn't remember how much
this
information
is
was
such a
going
heavy
on.
information, and the thing is that
Mm-hmm.
some information, I mean, it doesn't even coincidence. Like because you will think, because normally in a movie they will give you like clues little by little, and you start building everything. But in this movie, you get some information, and then that doesn't mean anything. They just give you the information to give you the information.
Right.
That's when I got lost because I was like, wait a minute, I thought he was the good guy. Wait, he's not the good guy. I thought he was dead, and it was just this question through the whole movie.
Yeah.
Man,
There's a lot of like double crossing in this movie, and you get to jump into this movie and franchise of movies. Of course, it's a series where you get to realize like there's a lot of imposters,
yes.
a lot of mask pulling going on here.
That's when
know.
and you know what?
And you're probably shocked.
I kind of don't like the effects. You know what? By being in 1996, because he did it like what 2 or 3 times when he took the mask or the face mask, the fake mask.
Yeah.
Actually, it looked good.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
for
did.
the movie year and everything,
Yeah.
that was a good effect.
Yeah.
But oh man, this movie, too much to say, right?
Yeah, I
Thinking and
know.
everything, and
I
oh
know.
man.
I really just, I mean, let's just, I mean, if something pops up in your head, you can talk about it, but I just want to just maybe start like in the big scene. We got this kind of heist and what they're looking for is this knock list.
You mean when he's on the plane and he get the message? Because this is what I was gonna say. I love the part of this message will destroy in 5 seconds or something. I think that's like
That's iconic.
That's like a signature of the movie.
Yes, it is. It's a
That
signature,
and the music, not gonna lie.
It's fantastic. You know, like the opening scene.
Yes.
Dun, dun,
Dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun.
and then they got like the right. Yep.
It's gonna be in my head all week.
My
I
gosh,
can believe
yep.
it,
See,
man.
well, I'm hoping you're excited to watch these movies now.
Yeah, but if I was a kid watching this movie, I would be like, "What happened?" I would be lost. I mean, I need to be way to concentrate, put subtitles, and watch every movie.
You're right, but I was actually a kid when I first watched this movie.
And do you understand it?
I remember.
Yeah,
it
that's
being,
my point.
Well,
so
well,
if you are with that person that always asks you, "Wait, what happened? Wait, who's the bad one?" Do not watch this movie.
My
Skip
gosh.
it. Just watch it by yourself.
No,
Don't go with other people.
Oh my gosh.
Because they're gonna be lost. I was lost in this movie.
IMDb has this helpful thing. It's under a synopsis, and you can actually read along with the movie, and you so you can understand everything.
Why do I have to watch the movie now? No.
Well, I'm just saying, if you need help, you know,
That
that's
is
where
true.
it is.
That
right
is true.
there.
But keep going. So
Okay.
that was I think that's something that I love. This auto message kind of destroy
Yeah.
after you see it. Boom. I think that was a mastermind.
Yeah. That's
It was needed.
absolutely very iconic thing, and a lot of movies kind of like parody that in a way,
That
and
is true.
TV shows too.
That is true.
Yep, there are parodies of this particular thing that belongs to the movie, of course. But I mean, you got them trying to reach this knock list, and it's got like, I don't know, it's got some secret stuff on there about, I think, agents
So yeah. So the
that
way
are embedded in organizations, right?
yes.
Yeah.
So the way start, it's list of every agent on London. Every agent, everybody's name, but it's two parts. First, just the nicknames, and if you steal the other part, it will match the names, and you will know who's who.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So they have the first part. Now they're trying to steal the second part to get this list.
Right. Yep. I mean, it's pretty cool. You know, they're sneaking around, and you get to see the IMF team in action, and it's really cool.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Really enjoyed that. But what really was crazy, even this, you know, my 8th time watching it, you know, like it's crazy how they start dying.
Oh,
You know what
you
I'm
mean
saying?
the part? Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
right away at the beginning, that was a very strong scene.
You weren't expecting that, were you?
Well, no, I mean, and then in the movie we find out how that happened. But
Right,
at the
right,
beginning,
yeah.
I was like, oh man,
What's going on here? You know?
the guy on the elevator, that was horrible.
Oh yeah, that was bad.
I think just
That
yeah.
scared me as a kid. When I
That
remember
scared
that
you?
part. I remember that part.
You
Yeah,
know what?
that
I
scared
think
me.
what I did like about the part, not that I say that I like him dying,
Oh.
but I did like the part that it was everything like sound effect. Like you didn't have to see the guy die, literally. It was just see him on the camera and
Yeah.
then you hear
Right.
they hear it.
And then he was like, oh.
But it was not necessary. You don't have to see the scene to see, oh, that guy is dead. I think that was actually good.
Are you talking about like the team members? When
Yeah,
they
like
hear it? Oh,
everybody was
okay.
hearing things.
Yeah.
So sometimes I think that you don't have to see it. Yeah, that guy is
Yeah. Okay.
done.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Oh yeah. I'm sure they would know.
Yeah,
Once they hear that
they
noise.
will know.
Absolutely. But yeah, it's just crazy how slowly but surely it's like they're dying. And what was interesting is I always was mesmerized of how the boss died. You know?
What you mean? Like he got shot and then
Because the movie, like in that part, it never shows that he's complaining. He's like, I got a shadow. And he
Well,
looks back and we never see anyone.
this is the thing.
You know?
I
It's
think
like,
what it got me confused at the beginning is like he is running like well something happened. They are running out of the
Right.
well they're not running but he started saying I'm going for you. He just stopped for a second and say forget it. They got us something like run away like something like
yeah,
just-
like abort.
like get aboard, get out of here, get out of
the
here.
Mission,
And
abort
it's
the
like
mission, yeah.
nothing has happened. How he knows
Right.
somebody is like
Well, but that was after he died.
no.
After the guy in the elevator.
Well,
died.
that's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
you know,
That is
so-
true. But still, things like that were like, what do you mean they got us? Well, nothing has happened. I've been watching the whole movie with
Oh
you.
my gosh.
I'm seeing everything around you. You're safe, man. Come
Oh
on.
my gosh.
But then
yeah,
we
yeah.
understand why. It was
Yeah,
just
now-
a trick.
now, yes.
It was just a trick. And
It was just a
I'm not gonna lie, man, Ethan, I cannot see that image. So you lost your first friend. Oh,
Yeah.
let's say
I
team.
know.
Let's say friends. You lost your first one, the elevator guy. Then you lost the boss or the big boss.
The girl.
No, because I think it was so. It goes by first elevator, then the boss on the river, then the car,
Yep.
and lastly
And then
the
the
friend by
girl.
the knife. I would say, man, lost all your team,
Yeah, I know. Shoot.
and the first 20 minutes of the movie,
It's intense.
it is very
It's
intense
stuff.
That's very very intense.
And did losing all those people, did it shock you pretty well?
Yes,
Yeah.
but the scene after that was my favorite scene. Not gonna lie.
What scene in particular you're talking
So
about?
he started running away. He called, I guess, like the main and say, "Hey, all my team is killed or
Yeah,
whatever."
yeah.
And then they meet in this restaurant. Man, that
Yeah,
scene.
yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
yeah.
you know what? I just want to say right now. What do you think about the red light, green light kind of thing, or
the gum.
the gum?
Oh yeah, the gum. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
How they call it?
That's what it is.
Red line, red line.
I think all you got to do is like squish the
Yes,
gums together.
I think that was such a.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, if
They-
I think now, I think it's kind of dumb. But at that moment, I was like, "Wow, that's
Yeah,
so
that's cool.
cool."
They stole that from James Bond.
Really? I don't know. I haven't seen any James
Wow.
Bond movie.
Oh,
I don't
my
know who watch James Bond nowadays.
Oh my gosh, there's so many. All right,
That was so
whatever.
funny because when I watched, I don't want to say nothing, but my first thing was like, "What is this? A Squid Game now? What we're
Oh,
talking right
okay.
now?"
All right, Squid
but
Game.
this idea of having a gum,
Yeah, yeah.
man, I don't know.
That's
that was
cool. That's cool.
so you were carrying a bomb with you the entire time, and if something happened to that gum, boom.
Well, that's right.
That
That's
is
true.
That
That's
is
risky.
It is risky.
It is risky.
But I do love that scene. I love that scene where
Yeah, yeah.
he's sitting in this restaurant. He's talking with the main boss or whatever. And then in 1 second, he started looking around and he noticed that everybody that's around, it was the same people that was on the party. Like, started mentioning that guy on the corner is whatever. And like, he started mentioning everything. I'm like, boy, I can barely remember.
Oh my
I can
gosh.
barely remember who
Yeah.
are you in this moment.
Right, right. And the cool thing is, if you go back and rewatch the movie, you can pick out those people.
Really?
Yep. Kind of reminds me of like, the second time watching, gosh, what's that movie called? Fight Club. There we go.
Oh, I love
When
Fight Club.
The second time watching it through, it's like better. You
Really?
know?
Oh, yeah, you watch that movie a lot of times.
Because then you see, every little thing that's
Well,
going
that's
on,
true.
but-
That's the good thing. I've been rewatching the movie. But I do like how he was speaking everything. Like, you can see his face, and it was confused because you were like, what's going on? Is he good? Or what's going on right now? But then he was like going through the whole thing, and you can see in
Right.
his brain, like, these little things, these memories, like, oh, yeah, he was the guy with the guy in the party, or all these guys around.
yeah. It was the second, like, IMF team. Yeah.
The second I am team.
It might have been the second IMF team.
No,
I
yeah,
don't know.
because the point of this, so in this part of the movie, according to him, they already know there's somebody that working with this Max, or this bad guy that wants to steal that.
Right.
So
right.
they send a second crew, a second team, because they think one of them is the bad one, which later we know that is true.
Mm-hmm.
It's a true thing. There's always
true.
someone bad.
Oh, man.
When it comes to money,
Always
it has to
bad
be
guy.
someone bad on the team.
Yeah, it's just interesting because like Kittredge, which is the CIA guy who's sitting talking with Ethan, is accusing him of all this stuff, of killing his teammates.
If
and-
you're the only survivor after everybody died, what would you think?
You're right. It's understandable. Like, I kind of understand why he's accusing him of killing all his team.
Man, that is
The
true.
mastermind.
The mastermind behind the whole thing.
Oh man, yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy.
But this is where I understand that part. So, and that's where I guess my first confusion start. They go to this party to steal the second part of the list. But after this part, after everybody dies, they all know that their exact location for the second part is in like the safest place, whatever. Like this when they go to the second place.
Safe house.
The safe
right?
house. No, the safe house. Like this place where they go in with a new team. Where they go in now, they take the real list. So why they went to
Oh.
the first place, knowing that they can go that well, you know what I mean?
No, I don't understand.
Okay, so
I'm sorry.
So if they knew the real list was over there, why they go to the party for the first? Because if the real
I think
list,
it was maybe like a test or something.
you
like
think it was a
that?
test to everybody to be killed? No.
Oh my gosh! No!
What kind of test is that? I was getting confused. I was like, wait a minute. So you're telling me that everybody died for nothing because the real Lizzie was in another part?
Oh my gosh! You know what? Now I'm trying to think. I'm trying to make sure that I'm not forgetting anything. No,
yeah. You know what? I was going through a lot of things when I was watching this movie. Like, wait a minute, this does not make any sense.
Oh my gosh! I know there's somebody out there that knows what's going on.
Yeah,
here.
you're a professional. Please put in the comments.
I know, but I should know. I watched it 8 times, but I mean, not 8 times this year. Not like 8 times this year, but like throughout the years, I've watched it like 8 times.
No, but truthfully, I'm not saying it's actually good. It's actually good.
Yeah.
Now
I know the answer, but I forgot. I remember it later. I will definitely say it.
Okay, that's fine. Don't worry. Okay, so everybody gets killed. He goes to the safety house. No, he goes to the safe house, and then the wife, the beautiful wife.
Were you expecting anybody to come back to that safe house?
Well, this is the thing.
No.
But and then I got surprised when I see Claire. That's her name, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That she went over there and like nothing. It was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, right.
Wait a minute. You just die on the car. What's going on?
And it's all confusing, but like in the end, it all comes together.
Well, this is the thing.
You know what I'm saying?
It all comes together. Just like Ethan say, I saw you in the car. I'm like, yeah. I saw it too. What's going on right now?
Now, were you when he was kind of like daydreaming? Did you believe that the boss walked in?
No, I knew it was a dream.
Oh, it was a dream. Okay.
What I did it was, and I'm not gonna say again. I don't want to guys confused in this movie, but then it's like the way he sent the email, job. Chapter 13, verse 9 or whatever. Something like that.
Yeah.
You will... Okay, I guess you gotta be way too smart, but you will think, I need to send an email from the Bible. And then he started sending all these emails just to see who will respond.
Yeah, well, because it's understandable. He doesn't know which one is a real one.
I was gonna say, yeah, how you even...
You know what I'm saying? So that's why he's got to go through every single thing. But then I'm thinking about it, too. Nowadays, we just kind of send the same email and attach every name on there, right?
You know what? That is true,
right?
I did not think in the past.
That's what I'm saying.
But this is the thing.
But then it's in different languages too. I'm like, what's going on here?
Yeah, that was a little bit confused.
Yeah. Maybe he used Google Translate. he used Google Translate.
You tried to say that Ethan did know all the languages in the world.
I don't
Come
know
on,
about
man.
that. I don't know about
this
that.
Is Ethan. This is
no. Google existed back then, you know.
This is the thing. This is I don't think Google was in that moment created.
Let's just say it was.
Okay,
right,
let's say it was.
Don't make more things confusing.
But
Bryan.
the way I was saying is like for you to know, if I was Ethan, I go over there.
Hi, Ethan.
I like start looking and he sees the Bible. I'm like, oh yeah, I need to find who's this Max. Let me take the Holy Bible. Oh yeah, let me check this charter. Oh yeah, let me start sending this email. I will never connect those points.
But you see, Ethan Hunt is a very smart man.
He is.
All right.
He is way too smart.
He's got a lot of potential.
He is.
Out of all of them, he survived. He was one that survived. And
I
bet you that boss had planned to kill him at one point.
Well, this is the thing. Because, okay, now we know the movie in the end. You think his plan was to get killed? Or the plan was for him to be alive and then get blamed? Because remember, in these operational, somebody needs to get blamed.
That's a smarter plan, actually. To leave him alive.
I thought that was the main point of this.
Right.
I thought the point is for him to be alive and then get blamed.
Yes, you're right.
But hey,
Sorry
I don't know.
that.
It's this movie, and this is, you know what? I think that's what I like, because everybody has gonna have a different perspective, which is cool. Actually, that's really good, because then you're open to start talking more about the movie.
Right.
Start talking more about the movie.
Yeah. That's interesting. But I really think I love the little comedy sprinkled into this movie, because like when Max, I like the perspective of the camera too, because it's like you're Ethan Hunt. And the camera is like moving as you were him.
You know what I love? I love the first scene where they're on this party and everything, and now we know the camera has the
right.
The glasses has the camera.
Yeah.
So you're seeing this camera, you're seeing the people. I was like, actually, that was pretty smart.
Pretty cool.
That was pretty cool. The scenes were amazing. Yes.
But I do have a little bone to pick with that.
Oh boy.
Let me just tell you right now, watching that, I'm like, okay, there's no way that the camera's that stable. What's going on? There's no way that the camera's moving, like the glasses, like it's gonna be bouncing up and down.
No.
You know
This is the thing. And look at me. I think they were doing this.
What? No. See what I'm saying? I just think, I don't know. It's just a little bone, but
Come
I mean,
on,
like,
man. This is a 1996 movie.
I understand, but like, come on. I mean, the director Brian Palma needs,
Gotta be a Brian.
he should.
Applause, please. Applause.
It's Brian De Palma. Yeah, you're right. It's spelled with an I though.
Really?
Yeah.
Forget the applause. No. But hey, really good movie.
Yeah.
What do you think about having this mask? Because I truthfully didn't understand until like, okay, that's a cool thing.
Yes, it is.
But why all this mask?
Yeah, well, so you can impersonate certain people, especially, if you need to infiltrate certain areas and stuff. It's easier to,
You have this technology.
right.
Maybe you don't have Google Translate, but you have technology
Yeah.
to create this mask. You will not be like, if I have this technology, anyone can do it. I'll be scared, to be honest, because I will not trust nobody.
Well, are you saying like, sorry, is this technology can like, go
Yeah,
out
like
to
your
other people?
enemies. Like if you know you
your
can have
enemies,
this
okay.
mask, it will be hard for me to trust somebody because I know anyone can have a mask.
That's very true.
But keep going. What else about this movie
Yes.
make you to be a fan?
I mean, shoot.
So you were a kid when
just-
you watched this movie?
Oh
or
yeah, absolutely. When the first time, yeah.
Like what, 9, 8?
Oh my gosh, I have to say maybe like 10, maybe around 10.
Man.
I was a little bad boy because it's PG-13 and I'm watching it when I'm 10 years
Oh
old.
boy. Let's
Yeah.
call the cops.
I know,
Hey,
right?
Whoa,
I know.
whoa, what's going
Arrest
on
me!
here?
Arrest me! all
Arrest me right
Arrest
now.
Oh gosh!
Oh.
Someone's probably gonna clip that part right there.
Oh, my.
Someone's gonna clip that. Arrest me!
Hey,
Those are pro-
I'm sorry that I changed the topic a little bit, but
no worries.
so Claire, that's her name, right? The wife. I see like this attraction between them, but
well,
maybe it was just me.
I think you think that she's beautiful.
I do think. Well, and let's just to be clear for all the people that's listening,
jeez.
do me a favor and check just the clear from now. Like right now, go and check clear
2025.
2025, and then come back and see what you think.
Oh,
But the
okay.
clear in this
All
movie,
right.
oh man,
Yeah,
I fell in love. I was ready to put a ring on that finger.
Oh, okay, bud. All right.
But hey, I don't know why. I think they have something.
Yes,
Because
but
even on the movie, I see him always try to solve her. Or maybe it was just me.
in reality, she is in love with her husband, who is still
Is she?
alive.
I don't know, man. No,
I think so. Oh my gosh! Don't be.
I think we watched different movies.
No,
no,
whatever. Oh my gosh.
No, but I just wanted to say it. I think she was good in this movie.
She was really good. Yes. Do we want to add an applause there?
Yeah, just a fake one.
Fake applause. Oh jeez.
So he lost the whole team. Beginning of the movie, that's it. There's no more team. Well, later we find out that the main boss still alive, the wife is still alive, but that's it.
Right.
What do you think about the new team?
Like the new team.
Like the
in,
new
like,
two guys, the new
Yes,
the pilot and the smart guy or technology guy, whatever, IT guy. I don't know how you
I
wanna
love
call it.
that his name is Lufer.
Lufer.
The guy who's bald. And the tech guy, I guess.
I was not gonna mention he was bald. Come on, man.
Well, I'm
No,
sorry.
no.
I mean that, you know.
No, you know what? I like him. I do like him, and I saw him
He's
acting
amazing.
on
Yeah.
movie number 7.
See,
and he's so funny.
he's funny.
He's built for that character.
Every single movie since 1996 Mission Impossible, he's in.
And you know what?
That's what I love, that
It's-
him and Ethan have such a great relationship.
They do. They really
Yeah.
do. And it's actually, you know what? I will not expect that because you see this guy, and he's big. He's like
Yeah.
strong. Like you will
Yeah.
think he's like the killer or the guy that goes and
Right.
do the bad things. But no,
Yeah.
he's the computer guy.
Yeah, he's more in the background,
He's in the Just
making
give me a
Ethan-
laptop and I'll do it.
Yep. Ethan Hunt's job much easier.
That is true. And then our
Yeah,
pilot.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Man,
double crosser.
double crosser. You cannot trust these spies nowadays.
No, you can't.
No.
Oh my gosh.
And this is when we have our second Mission Impossible in this part of the movie.
Yeah. I mean, let me just tell you, this next scene
I was gonna
is
say, I
just
think this scene is like
amazing,
it is amazing.
incredible.
That's how you wanna call it. I do have my things, but I want to hear your.
Well,
first.
I love it because, and not just me. I feel like the entire world loves this. Again, there are movies, TV shows that do parodies of the exact scene where Ethan comes down in the White Room. You look it up right now. There's so many shows that have
is
done
true.
that.
I give you that. That is a true statement. But
Yeah,
let's start from the beginning.
it's like a heist almost. Yeah,
Because remember, this is a 1996 movie.
Right,
There's not
right.
USBs. There's
No,
not,
no.
There's not. Just send it to your email. That's it.
Right.
You gotta put it
Yeah,
this.
yeah, uh-huh.
Wait 10
This.
minutes. Take it
Yep,
back.
yep.
Turn it on. Put it in.
Yep. The old-fashioned way.
The old-fashioned way.
Yeah.
The way it was meant to be.
But that was nice. So
But hey, don't get me wrong. I think that scene actually is a really good scene. I think
it is.
because I remember seeing this a lot. I just didn't know it was like the first movie that did it.
This is the first Mission Impossible.
Okay.
So I feel like as they go on, they
get better.
learn things.
Yes.
And as you watch Dead Reckoning,
I was
already,
gonna
you
say
kinda,
because I'm thinking 71. I'm like, what? You see, what you saw?
I think you're expecting something.
Yes.
I
I love the scene
like the same.
where
like
Claire
the,
goes and sits
Yeah.
at the table, and you have like this master guy or the guy that can only enter this room happens to be taking his lunch, and you're not like just with the pen, put it in the cup.
Oh my gosh.
Everybody's looking around. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I love that scene, man. That scene,
But
I was laughing there.
But
was
you
laughing.
wouldn't. That was not funny. I
That
feel
was
like
not
that's
funny,
no,
but man,
hold
come
on.
on.
That's believable. I
You
think
are. It's believable.
Well, yeah. I mean,
You are in the most secure.
You just have to pay attention around. That's the break room. Ain't no camera in the break room.
This is the most secure building on the world.
Whatever. Oh my god.
No. Let me
But
keep
it
going.
makes sense though. Their infiltration, the way they get in. Does that not make sense to you? Tell me.
It does. Let me go through. Let me finish my statement.
Firefighter, come on, that's smart. Fire alarm,
So
come
you,
on.
oh my god! So
All
you
right,
will
go ahead,
never
go ahead,
suspicion
go
the. Okay. Let me keep going.
What?
They go
No,
to the.
Go ahead.
They're about to go to the room, right?
Yes.
They're walking over there.
Okay.
And you have like this red light, which I'm thinking is like a laser, right? Like for them to go into the room.
Oh, the laser.
The laser.
Oh,
sorry,
yes, the laser. Yes. Okay.
So I love this part how they're very smart. They put the mirrors to reflect the laser, and actually I think that was amazing.
Yeah, that is smart.
That was really,
That's
really smart.
Yeah.
Until I saw the rat. So you're telling me that you have rats walking around and they can touch this laser all the time?
Oh, rats.
The rat.
Oh,
yeah, the
yes.
rat.
Oh.
The rat can just be walking, touch the laser, and you think, oh, wait, there's somebody there. And there's just a rat walking everywhere.
Yeah. Well,
Come on, man.
No, what the problem is? No. It had it had like a what do you call it? Like a plating.
No,
So
I
it
think
was-
the play was after the laser.
No. It was.
Oh, you think the laser was on the
No,
plate?
it was on the bottom. So the plate and then the laser.
Well, that, I guess. I
Yeah.
don't know. It was just something that I wanted to say.
Well, now that you mentioned the rat, that was hilarious. Just
It was
as
hilarious.
They were,
And then my thing is like, okay, not to judge the movie. Great, amazing movie for what it was.
oh,
You have this super secure room that I believe it was like temperature, sound, like it was a lot of things in the room, right?
temperature, sound, and
And
the touch,
and the touch on
noise.
the floor, right?
Like you pressure. Yeah.
I'm not saying anything. I'm not a smart guy. I'm nothing. But you will not think if you are out of the room, the computer should just turn off rather than just being on the entire time.
Maybe that's just something they just didn't think about.
No, just
I feel like you're being very picky.
no, you're right. I
Right?
think
I
this is
think
me. I
you're
think I'm
being
just
very
being very picky
picky.
because this is the thing. This is an action movie,
Right.
but for me, I think it was more than action. I was enjoying the movie. I was laughing through the movie. It was a really good movie.
Yeah, it was funny too. It's funny. One thing I forgot to mention that was funny is like when he met Max, they put on that funny looking mask on him. And then the way
Oh,
he was,
yeah, I
he
love
was,
that
he was,
mask.
like looking up,
Looking
like
around,
looking,
it's
yeah,
like-
looking around. That was funny. That was really
that was
funny.
really funny.
Oh,
and
my
then it's
gosh.
like, am I gonna see Max?
He's like, oh,
Max don't want to see you. He was like, well, I thought Max wanted to see me. No, you're gonna see you. Well, Max gonna see you, but you're not gonna see Max.
yeah.
And if you keep talking, you're gonna keep the mask forever.
Yeah,
or something
yeah,
like
right,
that.
yeah, but
He's
just like that, just like
well, I'll take the chance.
Yeah,
that was actually really funny.
That was funny. See,
That was
I mean,
in the mask, man.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
black with the smile face and
yeah,
everything.
yeah. That was fun. That was
Really
made
good.
it funny. That
It's
made it more
smart.
funny. See,
So
that made it more
good,
funny.
man.
Yeah, see.
It's I like
See?
it.
See, yep. See, that's what I'm
But
talking
just going
about.
back to this scene,
Yeah.
amazing scene. But I
Oh,
do
yeah.
have to say, for all this amazing technology, your glasses with your camera and everything that you have, man, to have the guy carrying Ethan the entire time, man, that's hard.
Yeah, that is hard. But
That
he
is hard,
he's
man. That
got
was
muscles.
that was
He's
a
got
whole.
muscles.
I mean, the rat was just a thing, but man, imagine holding a person that long.
Yeah, I know. That's crazy. Going back to that little liquid that he squirted in there.
I love
yeah,
that because this is the thing. She's like, and it's funny because they're okay. I'm serious, guy. I'm not trying to
Okay,
pick this movie. Don't
alright,
think me like,
alright.
oh yeah, this guy only picking this movie
No,
right now.
he's picking apart every
Come
little
on,
bad
dude.
thing.
It's a 1996 movie. Come
Right,
on, what do you
right,
expect?
yeah.
But he is reading the newspaper. A lady goes and sit down close to you. All the chairs are empty, but she close to you and has like this notepad, and she's like faking signing things. The word signing, you will not think something suspicious.
Oh my gosh!
And they're like,
oh my
da, da,
gosh!
da, da. That was amazing.
Oh
When you don't
my
want nobody
God,
to notice you, just spray the pen.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
What you're gonna say?
The way you make it is just so hilarious, man. The way you make it sound, man.
man, that was amazing.
This pen, made him sick. And
Oh yeah, it has like
I guess
something
it was
for-
real strong poison, and it was funny because as soon as you think he was done, he ran back into the toilet, and then
Yes.
he walked out in the hallway, then he ran back inside.
toilet. Man, poor guy.
Poor guy, man.
Poor guy.
Shoot, I'd be like, I'm going home sick at this point. But he continued. But then he ended up going back to work. Don't make him. Well, why? I would go home sick.
My thing is that he goes into the room after this amazing scene that it was actually really good
Yeah.
and see the knife.
Yeah.
What would you think?
I'd be like, oh my gosh,
Did
we've
it
been
mess up?
infiltrated. Somebody was in here. That's what I'd be like. But I'd looking up and I'm like, oh, everything's closed.
But there's no cameras, nothing
Yeah.
to check.
Yeah, that's the interesting part because like, why don't they put a camera inside the white room?
But they have lasers, they have
Yeah,
temperature,
yeah.
they have sound,
Right,
they have
right.
everything.
But it would have been easy for the Phineas Freak to hack the camera and turn it off or something.
I guess you're right.
Yeah,
but
you're right.
hey, Mission Impossible. That's what make
right.
it impossible.
Yeah.
That
That's
everything. I think at this point is to change the title.
Right.
Movies that are possible.
Oh gosh, yeah.
New title.
You're not the first person who said that. Yeah, I've
Oh,
heard that from a lot of people.
I can
yeah,
tell
a lot
you,
of
man.
people.
After 8 movies, I don't think this is very
yeah.
impossible.
The moment where he almost gets caught, and like the like where he falls.
Oh,
where
yes,
the thing,
yes.
and then the noise. Oh
no,
man, so good.
that's nothing, man. I love this scene because
The-
this is the thing.
the little
The movie
trip.
goes fast. The movie goes fast. In some point, you think it's actually too fast.
Yeah, I didn't
But
think
then-
it was too fast, but
At some parts were a little bit fast. Some
Okay.
parts need more explanation than other ones.
nice.
But in this scene where you see, I think it's sweat. I don't think it's I think it's sweat that is going through his glasses. Man,
Oh man,
4 or 5 camera rolls from the same. I can
Oh,
just keep
man.
seeing the same sweat going. I'm like, come on,
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
just do what you gotta do.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I'm like,
But it's so cool because he like catches him right as he's about to hit the floor.
right, good scene,
Mm-hmm.
mastermind,
It was.
mastermind. Now, in what moment do you start thinking that something was wrong? Like when I mean
Well-
something wrong, like you
well,
start
so-
suspicion about the boss.
Well, you see here, hold on a minute, because something was wrong because the CIA guy didn't ever look up.
Well, that is true. That's a way common mistake. But hey, you know
Yeah,
what? Who am I to say
yeah.
something?
right. But whatever. It's because
He was sick. Come on, man. Give me
Right,
a break. He was sick. Though. He was throwing up.
At the same time, too, you think about it like, why would I need to look up at the ceiling? It's secured.
You know what? This is
know?
my other thing. I don't have nothing to this movie, but because this is not the only movie. That's all the movies do the same thing.
Right.
Why the fan has to be so big that a person can go through?
Because it needs to regulate the temperature. It's air conditioned. It needs to make sure.
But it has to be that big. Why you don't put just a little one everywhere? No.
Oh my gosh.
Just messing with
Now
this.
that I'm remembering the game, this level in the game was so hard. I kept hitting the laser. Oh my gosh, bro! Oh my god, you should have seen the game, dude. Oh.
I think you were the only one, actually. Everybody did it right away.
No,
no. I
gosh.
never played. I now I want to play the game.
Yeah,
I want to
right,
play
right,
the game.
right, yeah,
They
it's-
have this
it's
experience
cool.
of me
It's cool.
trying to get my
Yeah,
sweat
yeah.
from
Oh
from my
gosh,
glasses and
yeah.
everything.
It's,
Oh, boy.
it's an interesting game too. I mean, it's pretty cool.
But hey, I did love this scene.
But now that back to your question, that boss guy. Honestly, it's been so long that I don't really remember my first reaction because it was so many years ago.
Well, this is the thing, because after the scene, they go back to the safe house. I don't know if it's still the safe house. It's a completely different house. But they go over there. They start talking, and then he noticed the Holy Bible. Yeah. He opened the Bible and noticed that has the direction or the address from
the hotel.
From the hotel. Mm-hmm. And then you can see on Ethan's face, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Something is not right. Yeah, and in that moment, I was like, confused. I was like, is he trying to say something? Because I'm not catching anything right now.
Well, because then I guess the premise was that the boss had an earlier mission that he had went to that hotel, grabbed that Bible, and that's how Ethan put two and two together. Because the boss had went to that hotel to stay at from another mission that he did.
If you go to a hotel, why you have to read the Bible? It's not like there's Bibles everywhere.
Actually, as you see, if you looked in the fine print, it says "placed by the Gideons," and there's this group, the Gideons, actually place Bibles all in all the hotels.
But then why you will take it? Well, I gotta know.
No. And they want you to take it. Because they want you to read the word.
Right? Amen.
Yep. And so I can't argue with that. And that's great. But I'm just, but that's interesting.
Ethan, he started noticing something weird when he picked up the Bible and like everything started connecting each other. I to be honest, I did not cross my head. It's like, oh, wait a minute. He's right. Something is wrong. I was like, what's going on right now? What am I watching? He managed to get the second. Because at this point, he has both. He has at least he has what everybody's looking. The second part of the list. But then we go to this scene. And actually, now that I think, it's not a long movie. I mean, it's 2 hours?
It's honestly a great runtime at 1 hour and 50 minutes.
Look at that. Mm-hmm. I was say, because after that, the scenes just keep going. The next scene is now we're on the train.
Oh, yeah.
Man,
it's crazy.
The most realistic scene I ever seen in my life.
No. Oh my gosh. Yeah, in the train. Yeah, it was really nice. In the train. But not the outside. But okay. But I mean, just a phenomenal ending, and it kind of reminded me of the new movie Dead Reckoning because it also goes to the train. Oh, yeah. But anyway, this the way it plays out in the first movie. In this movie, of course, I think is really cool. And it's not really a super long train sequence either. I think it's only like 10, maybe 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's not that long. It's not
that
long.
It's all it needed. It's all you really needed. But I forgot before that part, remember the subway? They reveal...
Well, that's when reveal that the boss is still alive. Because in this point with everybody, at least I think he's dead. Everybody thinks he's dead.
Oh, yeah. Everybody.
Well, not everybody, because then we know who knows what.
Right. Yeah.
Old woman's lie. No. Just sorry for the ladies on the audience.
This is when we find out, like, in this area, Ethan Hunt is kind of going through everything in his mind. But the interesting part is a little bit of a contrast going on, because it's saying it was Kittredge, which was the CIA guy. He's the mole.
Right. And you know what? When he started saying that, that's when I started suspicion about him. But then I couldn't understand why Ethan keep like going and going with his plan. Because his plan is like, okay, let's meet with Matt, do the transfer, and then we'll see who's the bad guy. But I think what I didn't understand is that he knew that the boss was a bad one, but he wanted to also know if the Claire was with him or not. I think that's why they keep going. I think that was the whole point.
But he didn't know the boss was a bad guy until after they got those the list.
Right. That is true.
And then he read the Bible and saw
the whole thing and
placed by the Gideons. That's when he was like, "Oh yeah, let's."
Because this is Ethan. Come on, man. He knows everything. He's the smart one.
Yeah, he's a smart guy.
He's the smart one.
And then it's interesting, like I said, because in the subway and when they're talking. The boss is saying that it was Kittredge. It was Kittredge, but as we watch the movie, it's playing scenes in what Ethan is thinking.
And what do you think about that part of the movie where every time he gets like a clue or something, he just starts thinking, and you can see all these scenes.
Yeah.
And I
and
think
you
like
can
he's
see-
kind of like he's telling you something without telling you something, and you're like, you are the one that has to like, oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so you have to be smart. You have to really pay attention.
This is this is the
thing.
part I was confused because he's talking with him, and then I started seeing this part of the video because the old guy or the boss, whatever, he's talking or he's saying, oh, this is what happened and what happened and blah 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 blah. Like he's accusing what's his name? The bad
Is
guy.
it
No, the
bad
other
guy?
No,
Not Kittredge.
yeah, Kendrick. He's like he's saying he's the one that did the whole thing.
He's kind of like the CIA.
He's
kinda
the
boss guy.
yeah,
right?
everything. But in Itas, you can see a whole different movie. Like you see the scene where he's doing everything by himself, and I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on? Because you can see one thing, but here another thing,
Right, you're hearing
and then you
another
gotta
thing.
connect it,
Yep,
and then you're like,
yep, mhm.
wait, what's going on right now? Am I supposed to catch something right now?
Yeah, it's very clever. It's very clever in the writing and the way that it directed of how they did that, because they really want to make you think here.
That's
And
exactly
that's smart. And
That's
that's a
the-
real
you know what? I think I
smart
was
thing.
tired and my brain was not
Yeah.
like working by itself when I was
Oh,
watching.
okay,
Because when
okay.
I was watching this part, I was like, yeah, I got lost.
Yeah. You're like, what's going on here?
What's
It's
going on
like
right
saying-
now?
he's
Am
saying
I
one
supposed
thing,
to understand something?
He's saying
Because
this
he was
one thing.
describing something and I was in the completely
you
whole
see- yep,
different
yep,
thing. And then I just keep seeing back to Ethan. Because you can see Ethan's face for a second and then a video. Ethan's
Yep,
face for a second.
yep.
I'm like, what's going on
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now?
But at the end of the day, even I know.
Maybe just be sorry, guys. Maybe you
Okay,
guys
yeah.
understand.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe the audience, they were
I
like,
know.
oh, I knew it right away. Yeah, come on.
We have a lot of smart audiences out there. You guys are real smart. Do you know that?
We trust you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love you.
We love you.
But that's the cool thing about it, because he was making his boss think that, oh man, it was Kittredge. It was Kittredge. But in reality, he knew
He knew.
that it was the boss. Very sad, because the train is what it brings everything together. The
And
train
that's-
is where
You know what? Now that I
mean,
think, I love the scene. I kind of.
Yeah.
The effects were not good, but actually, it was a good part.
not the end part, but like inside the train, yeah, it was really good.
Outside the scene actually was cool too. And let's go to that scene. Okay, so we see Max. She's on the phone. She gets and I love this part. They open this. She gets the phone and answer. Where you at? I thought I was gonna get the list. Check under the seat. Oh yeah, that was. I was like, what?
Oh my gosh, they knew that's where she was gonna
that
sit.
was so funny. So
She was
you are
gonna sit
telling me
there.
that the whole time she knew that the seat was gonna be under.
Oh my gosh.
Imagine they say, check under your seat. There's nothing.
It
Boom,
ma-
movie's over.
It was just one of Ethan Hunt's magic tricks that he was learning, just like the
I
sleight
love
of
it. I
hand.
love that scene. It's
Yeah.
like if that was the funniest thing. I enjoyed that part.
Yeah,
I really
he knows a lot of magic, because even in Dead Reckoning he does magic.
really.
Remember in the airport with the cigarette lighter? Do you remember that
yes,
part?
yes,
He does magic
yes,
there.
yes, yes.
Yep. hmm
Hey, that's something it's
Yeah.
for the audience,
Right.
People
right,
that
yeah.
enjoy magic.
Yeah,
Let it go.
hey,
That's
hey,
for you
there we
guys.
go.
It's an inclusive
Whoa.
movie.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
So they're on the train.
Lufer, of course, was trying to jam the signal, because, of course, they really don't want that list to end up in the wrong hands, and of course, they were trying to sell it to Max. Of course, for the exchange of like millions of dollars,
right,
which is
money.
a lot of money. you
Which
know.
and then we know, and so we're gonna go a little forward. I did like this part, and I was actually funny, and I truthfully I was laughing this movie. So you have what's his name? Kendrick? No, it's not Kendrick. The smart guy,
The CIA guy?
the bald guy,
Oh, Lufer.
Lufer. We have Lufer. He puts his cell phone so they can have connection and start sending the information, right?
Yeah.
Love this part. He puts the cell phone through it. Everything is working the way it's supposed to be. He noticed something, so he started walking. And then the guy, oh, you forgot your phone. Oh, no,
my
come
gosh.
on, man. If I was,
Oh, my
I
God.
feel that was me in a second. That would be something that would happen
Oh
to
my
me
God,
if I
I'd
was spy.
slap that guy.
I was like, come on, they put it on purpose.
Oh my God. There should have been pockets in underneath the seat where like they put the list, right?
Yeah, but hey,
they should have just put it back there,
This
you
is
know?
the magical. And you know what? During this movie, there's a lot of things that I don't know if they try to make it as a funny, but there are a lot of things that are funny. Like
Yeah, there
when he's
is.
not getting signal, and Max say, "Oh, check the batteries. It's
yeah. He's like,
oh yeah, the batteries.
Oh
Wait, what
my
do you
God,
mean? What is the
heck?
batteries do with the signal?
oh my god! Right. I don't understand.
I started laughing
That's
so
funny.
much.
That's funny. That's funny stuff. You see, that's funny because I love it. Action movies, they sprinkle in this comedy in there, and it's amazing.
Or maybe there's not like a joke, but it's something that is so
Yeah.
dumb, so simple that it's just funny.
Right.
Or maybe I'm just getting old and things are funny for
Oh,
me. No,
my
no,
gosh.
no.
No. It's funny.
But
Trust
little
me,
things like
trust me.
that, it's funny. It's like it's comedy without trying to be comedy.
Right.
Because some movies they try to push it like the best, like
Real try hard.
They try so
real try
hard,
mhm.
and if you don't get it, it's like, well, that was not funny. But these ones,
Yeah.
it's like maybe you laugh, maybe you don't.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It's like that sweet spot right in the middle.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And
And
it's
this
great.
is where we go to I think the most funniest moment of the movie. But,
Oh,
but please,
God.
keep
But
going, keep going.
I want to know because what's so funny?
Dude,
Tell me,
I
what-
was dying.
to
I was like, truthfully, I stopped the movie just to breathe. That's how bad it
Oh
was.
my gosh!
But
my
okay,
gosh, kept pausing it.
they keep
It was so
going.
funny.
And I get confused a little bit. So they go to the end of the train. Now they
Yeah,
know who is who and blah blah blah. They know the whole story.
Yeah.
Why they call Claire? I don't get it. Why she got killed?
Claire. Well, I think she was caught in the crossfire because.
No,
He
this is what I thought because now they know everything.
But did you think Did you think it was the actual guy sitting there, the boss? Do you think the first time?
Oh yeah,
You thought it was him?
100%.
And so when he pulled that mask, you were like, "Oh,
yes.
Really?
Well, you know
Wow.
what? Because I watched number 7 and I saw
Yeah.
the mask all the time, so I
Oh,
kind of
yeah,
have an
yeah,
idea.
yeah.
But yeah, no, that part.
Mm-hmm.
Then the real come out of the back, which
Right,
is kind of
right.
funny that he waited until the last minute to show up.
Yeah,
If he
yeah.
was there ready,
I know that Ethan probably did not know he was back there. He didn't know that he was back there.
and this is what make a movie because it's like if you were the bad guy and you are in the back and you notice Ethan is there, you will come right away. You don't wait until now he knows
Right.
everything. Let me come in.
But I believe the train was even longer, so he might
maybe
have
you're
been
right.
preparing the helicopter.
Maybe you're right.
He might have been fixing the helicopter up, and then he saw.
Maybe you're right. Maybe
like,
you're right.
what's going on
But
here?
in this part, when he pulls the gun out, why I don't get it. Why he killed her? I thought they were together.
Right. Well, I
You
don't
think
know.
it was an accident or it was on purpose?
Well,
Let me ask
because
you that.
unfortunately, there's double crossers in this movie.
Okay.
You got the boss, you got the boss's wife,
right.
and then you got the guy who helped.
Pilot. We're gonna call it the pilot. Yeah, the pilot.
Mhm, the
guy.
pilot. And so they're all two faces.
So if you
It's
were
terrible.
the bad guy, you will kill your wife thinking, "No, she's a double face."
I think
Boom.
she got caught in the crossfire. That's what I think.
You know what? I
They
thought
were
at the
fighting over the
beginning,
gun.
but the
right?
more I think he did it right away. I think he pulled the gun, shoot her first, and then tried to pull him. I think that's what I thought. That's what I saw.
Well, because I understand. I feel like she was caught in the crossfire, but also maybe it could have been like, all right, if you want to be with him, and I'm gonna shoot you.
Yes, that's exactly what
to
I'm thinking.
slow Ethan down
Because because
he's got the money. He's
in this
he's getting you
part,
out.
Claire, and I keep saying Claire. I think that's her name. I don't know why.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay,
Yeah.
Claire goes in. She thinks that she's chasing the real one. Like, hey, I don't think we should kill Ethan. Like, she tries to defend Ethan in this part of
Yeah.
the movie. Like, I think that's what I say. I keep thinking that they were together. Or there was at least something going on over there.
Yeah, well, she had a soft spot for him, I think.
It could be that because truthfully, he was a good guy. Come on,
Yeah,
he's a nice
a
guy.
great
Come
guy.
on,
He's a
he's
great
very
guy.
handsome. He
Yeah,
has everything
right,
on it.
right.
Come on,
Yeah.
nah. But I don't know. But this is the thing. That was a good scene.
Yeah,
Sadly, she died, but you
was.
know what?
right. I mean,
Somebody
oh,
needs to
well.
die in the movie. And I do, because after that scene, they go on the top of the train. I think that's the more realistic, because I have seen that scene 1,000 times where you see people fighting on the top of the train. That's like
Right.
every single movie has the scene.
Right.
But I think this is the most realistic scene, because I always think it's impossible for you to like walk normal when that thing is going so fast.
Yeah.
And in this movie, they did a good job. Like they knew about it, so they were using these magnets.
fake-
So like they were realistic. At this point, even though I know it's maybe not
Yeah,
real.
they tried their best.
They tried
did.
their best.
And I think if I was sitting in the theaters in 1996, I'd be like, wow, that looks pretty cool.
If I was in 1996 watching this movie, I would say like, wow, so real. Wow, how
Yeah.
they did it.
Probably.
You know what? That's a 2025 person thing. And this is going back all the way to the first scene.
Yeah.
How do you have these airplanes with this amazing TV here and a person walking to you say, hey, you want to watch a movie? And we don't have it now. Come on, man.
I mean, they used to have those in planes like 10 years ago.
And
I
best
remember.
part, he's smoking on the plane and no one is saying anything.
Oh
What?
my gosh. Maybe it was a smoking plane. You know how you have smoke and then smoke free?
You're kidding me.
Back then, there used to be like restaurants where it was smoking on this side and smoke free on this side.
So we have a smoke planes and a smoke not planes?
Well, I don't know. Maybe
No!
that's how it is. Maybe that's how it is in Mission Impossible. I don't know.
No. Just
Yeah.
going, just saying things.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what's my funniest part of the movie now.
The
Now that we're
funniest?
there. I think this is one of the funniest
Okay,
moments of the
alright.
movie.
Yeah.
From all the movie, this is like I think the funniest.
Yeah.
So the pilot guy, he goes over there with a helicopter.
Yes.
I love this part because through the entire part of this scene, you see the bad guy. What's his name? The boss.
The boss guy? I don't know. I just keep... Oh, his name's Jim Phelps. There we go.
That's his real name, or that's
Yeah,
the
that's what it says. Jim.
Jim. Well,
Phelps.
Jim or the boss. You see the boss keep the guy like, calm down. And you can see he trying, and he just keep telling him like, come on, down. And he like 10 minutes, come on, man. He's in a helicopter. He's trying to do
Oh
his
my
best.
God. Yeah.
And I think that's so funny because you can see him looking to him like, all angry, calm down now.
Yeah, I know.
and he keep not doing nothing like, come on, man, give a break.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard because he's trying to be in the train.
But
and
it
it's
is so funny because every time I look and he's doing this scene like, come on, go now. He's like, if I
Oh
was
my
the pilot, I was like, come on, man.
Yeah, I know.
What do you think I'm trying to do right now?
Oh my
Just
gosh.
watching you die over there?
Oh my gosh.
That for me was very funny.
Híjoles muerto. One thing that that was funny too.
Man.
The thing also was funny too because did you see the train operator?
Oh,
He was like, oh,
you cannot be
couldn't
here.
believe- yeah,
Yo,
he
look, come
couldn't-
on. What are you going to tell him? He can't even hear you now.
he couldn't believe his eyes what he was seeing. You know.
Now, I do have a thing in this part. Besides, everything looks way too fake and everything. Helicopter managed to go to the tunnel. Man, that gotta be the best pilot in the world.
Yeah.
The whole tunnel going so close. Everything is good.
Yeah, the odds of that happening. Come on now.
Hey, you never know. Maybe it's possible. But for Ethan
Yeah.
to
well,
risk his life,
yeah.
go into the helicopter, put the gun, and go back, he could have just like threw the gun to the helicopter and do the same thing. Why he needs to go all the way to the top of the helicopter? I couldn't get that part.
Good question.
Because in the restaurant, I see how he just threw the gum to the fish tank.
Right, but
And-
maybe he needs to chew it first and then throw it so it sticks.
No, you never chew that thing.
Oh no!
Remember, even in the part we say, just don't throw it too hard because it's a bomb. Come
Oh
on,
yeah,
man.
right. Yeah, I know.
I don't know, too many questions,
I
but
don't know.
hey,
Yeah, that's why I just don't like the way it ended. I'm gonna be honest. It's because everything looks, even if it looked realistic,
okay.
thinking about how can you have a helicopter going through a tunnel, and it's just like
Hey, this is 1996. People need to have action.
I understand that, but there's plenty of action in the movie. You didn't need to add that in there.
You know what and now that I think I did not see enough, I don't think I see any fight like man to man, like a real fight.
Right. Because this movie,
It's
of
not
course,
about-
it was starting its footing right in the series, but also
There's not guns, there's not fight, there's not violence in this
no.
movie.
That's why it's more
Wait,
like it's an adventure movie, really.
This is not an action movie.
like an espionage
I guess you're right.
action movie. It's a spy thriller. Yeah.
Nobody was hurt. Well, people die, but
Well, that's why a lot of people love this movie because it's a true spy movie. Ethan Hunt doesn't fire one bullet in this movie.
that is true.
And I'm just like, wow.
Wow.
I'm surprised.
I don't think he even have a gun the entire time.
He did.
He did?
Remember in the apartment complex?
Oh, yeah, you're
He
right.
pulled the gun
had
on
one
Claire.
her. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
Yep. And then they were kind of fighting over the gun on the train.
And then
remember?
they almost kiss in that scene.
Yeah. They almost kiss?
They almost kiss and then.
Oh, yeah.
Know what I'm saying, man. I'm still
Yeah,
thinking there's
well,
something
right,
going on
well,
over there.
yeah,
No.
I don't know.
But no, truthfully, it was a good movie. Okay, you did not like the end. If you can change the end, Would you do it different or?
Oh, absolutely. Just get rid of the helicopter, and just the whole plan is to have the train slow down at one of the railroad crossings, jump off the train, and then the exit vehicle.
Yeah, good thing you were not the director. You would
Yeah.
not be the same. No,
Okay, all
you would
right.
not same.
That's
That would
what-
be the last movie you've ever made.
Oh
Mission
my gosh!
Impossible.
Because that's exactly what they did in the movie From Russia with Love, James Bond movie. You
No
should
idea.
watch it.
I'll stay with
It's really
Mission
good.
Impossible.
Oh my
dun,
gosh!
dun, dun, dun,
All
dun.
right. At least I got you to watch Mission
Hey, yeah,
Impossible.
actually
so
was
that's
good. So,
I'm happy that you're enjoying this.
Anything else that we're missing in this amazing movie?
Yeah, I mean, I think the music is fantastic too,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
and they don't throw the Mission Impossible theme.
No, I was
You
gonna
know what
say.
I'm
I
saying?
think I remember maybe
Just
two
one
or
time,
three times. That's it, actually.
or maybe twice. Yeah, you're right. In the train, right? In the train.
And the train
too?
was
Yeah.
one.
And then right when they were getting ready to go on the CIA drop, they just
Yep.
play the music again.
Such
And then-
amazing song.
Yeah, and then the main title. I love the main title sequence. It's so good.
What do you mean the title?
The one where you see the fuse lit, and then it's like dun 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 dun. And then it
Oh,
shows-
okay. I see
then
what
it
you mean.
shows-
I'm like,
yeah,
okay,
then
okay.
it shows all of like the small little scenes and stuff.
At the beginning,
Oh,
right? Yeah, I
man.
noticed that.
Yeah, it's so good.
Mm.
It's so good. That's a great thing.
Such a good
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. I
Um,
can't really think of anything
no,
else.
I think that's it.
we
covered the whole thing.
we covered a lot of stuff. Yeah, it's great.
To be something impossible, we
Yeah.
did a good job.
Yes. One thing I did want to add was on the train. I love the part where he put on the glasses. And he showed, you're not the only one. Kittredge saw you too. Kittredge knows you're alive.
But at this point, it's like any glasses can be a camera. I
Oh,
can't
well,
even
okay,
trust
come
nothing.
on
Come
now,
on,
come
man.
And then Kittredge looks down at his smartwatch and he's like, "Oh,
Oh,
hello
wow.
there, hello there, Jim Phelps."
And this is one thing that I think, because let's be honest, this movie is a classic. I can call it a classic movie, right?
It really is a classic.
It is a
action
classic
film.
movie for the year for the year that was made. All this technology. Oh,
yeah.
man,
Old
wow!
technology.
You have the watches with
Like
the
the
TV.
smartwatch, yeah.
You have all this technology, man.
Mhm.
Amazing, eh?
It's great. That's what they need in a spy movie. They need all these little things.
Now we don't have that technology anymore. What happened?
Well,
We
I
were
don't
going
know.
down.
I don't know. Yep.
What
AI,
do we have now?
AI is taking over. That's what it
ChatGPT.
is.
No.
Oh, see, exactly. AI is taking over. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Well,
Artificial intelligence. Goodness gracious.
you want to review this movie?
I think it's time to review this movie. I
Oh,
think
boy.
I'm ready to do this thing.
Oh, boy.
I'm really ready to do this thing.
Oh boy.
Before we do that, let's roll this ad. Have you ever wanted to start a podcast? Well, let me tell you, Podbean has the perfect hookup for you. All you have to do is go to podbean.com/etfree1, and they're going to get you hooked up to do a 1-month free trial, and they're going to distribute your podcast onto all sorts of different podcast platforms. So do not lose out on this deal. Go and give it a try. Do you have a small business or something that you are looking to promote? Well, let me just tell you, Podbean has the perfect hookup for you as well. Just go to sponsorship.podbean.com/etfree1 and they will get you hooked up to give you up to a $100 free credit to use for your advertising purposes. So don't lose out on this deal. Go and give it a try.
And we're back.
We're back. Yeah,
we're
that's
back to
what
the
I'm talking
podcast. What a movie.
Yeah, it was,
What a movie.
great movie.
I have my. You want to be the first? You want me?
It doesn't matter. Maybe I think we should just flip a coin. I
Yeah,
don't
let's flip a coin. No, you know what? Let
No,
me start. Let me
nah,
start because
okay,
I want it
okay.
to end good. I don't want to be.
okay.
Because this is the thing.
Now-
I know this is one of your favorite movies. Not maybe the
No,
movie,
it's
but
not.
the
The
saga.
series.
You
Oh,
still
yeah,
like
the series,
Yeah,
yes.
this is
Series,
something like you.
yes,
It's like
yes.
if someone talked that about
James Bond.
Fast and the Furious, I'll feel
Oh,
traded.
okay.
No.
All right.
No.
You feel
But,
traded.
I do gotta say, it's gonna be ABC, right? For
Yeah,
the score. Oh
yeah.
boy.
And if you're joining us for the first time, thank you. The letter grades, so like
Yes,
A plus is
yes.
like the best
Well,
movie
you know what?
ever.
I'm skipping. Let's see what the tomatoes say first.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Come on,
Thank
man.
you.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
I forgot about
Thank
it.
you.
I'm about to start talking
Thank
bad
you.
about the
Thank
movie
you.
now.
Thank you for keeping me in check here because
Yes.
I completely forgot about that. They would have killed me because every podcast
This is
I
a
look,
tradition of the podcast. Come on,
every
guys.
podcast,
Before
and I have it
saying
right
our own
here,
opinion,
too.
we want to hear
Oh,
the
my
opinion for
gosh.
the public.
Absolutely.
Your opinion.
We want to see the opinion.
From 1996. Opinions.
1996, that's right. Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, boy.
Critics score gave it, oh my gosh, a 65%.
Whoa!
Oh my god. It is still,
I don't feel bad anymore.
Oh, no. It's still fresh. I mean, it's still getting a tomato on the tomato meter is still good. For the tomato, listen. Hold on a minute.
Getting a tomato and the tomato is great.
Yes, it is. Listen, the threshold for the tomato is 60%.
Oh, so 65.
So it still crosses it. You know what I'm saying? That's good still.
Yeah, that's
You
like
know?
getting a D in your test. Oh, yeah, I passed. I got
it's
it.
a
I
little
see.
bit different. A little bit. Once it gets to 59%, that's considered garbage.
Now, my question would be, you think that tomato, it keep getting refreshed, or does the tomato, when that movie came out and it's just been the same tomato, just keep refreshing?
It's pretty standard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it keeps refreshing. I don't know. It stays. I think I understand what you're trying to say. I don't know how to talk tonight.
Sorry,
I guess
guys,
I don't know.
I've been drinking so much caffeine today.
okay.
That's my thing today.
Yeah. I think over time it does change a little bit, but for the most part it stays the
It stays the same. But hey, 65?
That's good still. That's good.
I think I have seen better movie than 65. No. But hey, that's the tomato. Let's see
Right.
what the...
Well, the audience on Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 71%.
Look at that. The
Yeah,
fans.
that's pretty good.
The fans of the audience has big.
And the fan score on IMDb gave it a 7.2 out of 10. That's pretty good.
Oh,
All
I'm
right.
tired already.
Go ahead. Oh my gosh.
That was too much applause.
All right, let's do this. Tell me what you think.
Oh boy.
Just give the F out. It's fine.
No.
I'm just kidding.
I don't think that was bad. I think
Okay, go ahead.
because this is the thing. I watch worse movies than this one, so it's not like this is the worst movie. And this is just my opinion.
Absolutely.
I respect everybody's opinion outside.
Yeah.
I know because the way I see it, this is more like emotional movie, like people that is like real fan, people that play the video game, people that watch the TV show.
Okay.
Like they already have all this emotion built up. And it's like, oh yeah, finally our movie. Like I can see why people or why these movies keep going and going because there's a lot of fans around the world for this one. Yeah, Mission Impossible.
I know.
It's like a classic. And I will
It
say,
is.
I wish I saw this movie early because truthfully, it's not a bad movie. It's not the best. If you're gonna see it, like I say, make sure you are rest. Otherwise, you're gonna fall asleep. No. But
Oh, gosh.
but it is confused. But this is the thing. For being a 1996 film, actually, it looks good, man.
Yeah.
Because I've been
That's pretty
watching all movies and all even TV shows, and man, it's just so hard to watch on all this technology. When you see something that is old, it's kind of boring because it's not the same. It's not 4K. What I mean is like if you watch a new movie and an old movie, the old movies are not like
Yeah.
you don't enjoy it
understand.
anymore.
Yeah.
Like the camera effects,
yeah.
the effects, the
Right.
sound, everything is
Right.
not the same.
Yeah.
So it's very hard to watch an old movie. But this one, truthfully, I did not feel it was an old movie.
Right.
If you told me that this movie came last year, I'll believe it.
Yeah.
I'll believe it. And that's why my rating is gonna be a little bit higher just for that. Because until today, I think it keeps being a great movie. Like
Okay.
meaning the way they film it, I think they did a really good job.
Yes.
Really, really good job.
They did.
Saying that, my score is gonna be a C plus.
Oh. Okay.
And
All right,
I
I
think I'm being
respect that.
generous. No.
No.
But
Oh,
I do
my
think it was
gosh.
a lot of confusion. But I'm also thinking that back in the time, 1996, the movies were filmed different. It's not like
okay.
today's movies.
Okay.
And the reason I'm saying this,
Yeah.
because I watched a newest movie like number 7, and oh wow, I have
Yeah. They've come a long way.
it does
Oh,
come
yeah,
a long
absolutely.
way, a long way. So
Yeah. My turn.
Really good movie. Yes, please take the floor.
Yes, the floor is mine. Well, as you know, now that you've seen from a non-fan perspective. No, I'm just kidding.
He's
You
right.
will be one day. You will be one day.
Hey, you maybe know. Maybe I get a
Yep.
Mission Impossible tattoo. You never
You never know.
You never
That's
know.
what I'm talking about. Ethan Hunt right there.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. No, but I grew up with this movie, and so I've seen it at least 8 times, and it's always a pleasure to watch it again, and I always have a good time watching it. But yeah, I mean, the effects in the end and the way the movie ended, I didn't care for that very much.
Okay.
But and so like, you know, I don't know, it just leaves like a bad taste in your mouth, you know, after watching such a great movie.
And that's the fan
And then-
speaking right
and
now.
then that yeah, you know, and then the ending ends like that. I'm like, okay, how fake that was, but for the most part, I still really enjoy this movie. It's still a great movie. It's a fantastic movie, a great classic. Everyone has seen this movie, honestly. I mean, because some people, unfortunately, they give up after like 3, but everyone has seen number 1. So, except for you, I guess.
Well, yeah,
Except
and
for right now,
truthfully,
but
because I haven't seen the movies, I know the song. I know a little bit. Like
Oh, yeah,
everybody
yeah.
knows it. Like this
See?
it's a
Yeah.
cultural thing. Like
It's
people need to see this.
culture,
Yes, this
yeah.
is culture now.
I know. That's great. But enough rambling. It's a great movie. Love it. I just don't like the ending. I'm going to give Mission Impossible an A-.
Hey, man, pretty
Yeah.
high. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I like it. I like
Okay,
it a lot.
good.
I like it.
I mean, if you watch a movie more than 3 times, you definitely like the movie.
Oh, yeah.
That's the way.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely you need to
absolutely.
like this movie.
Absolutely. For sure. Well, unfortunately, we have reached the end of this episode.
So sad.
I know, right? Until
Such a good
next time,
movie.
right? Such a good movie. What you talking about?
Such a good movie. And then,
Oh, man.
I wish we keep
Oh,
talking about this good movie.
Oh, my gosh.
Sorry, guys.
Oh,
It's
my
just-
goodness.
I don't know what happened today with me.
No. It's fine. We respect your opinion, all right? Because there are people out here that say this movie's a masterpiece, you know, and I respect their opinion. And some people say this is the worst movie they've ever seen, and you know what? I respect their opinion too. You know,
Hey,
it's
that's
just-
true. It's all
Yeah.
about respect here.
Yeah, all about respect here, and I respect your opinions out there. But let us know what you think, of course, about this movie. Leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. That would really be appreciated. And subscribe on the YouTube channel, like the video, comment. Yep, all that good stuff. So,
All the good stuff.
yeah. Yep. All right. Anything else?
Watch a movie.
Yep,
Watch
there
a
we go.
movie. Tell us what you
Yep,
think. And
absolutely.
we'll have a better movie next time. No,
No,
guys.
God.
Come, you guys
it.
enjoy this
Oh,
one. Nah, it was
my
a good
gosh.
movie. Come on, guys.
Oh,
Just
Lord.
give it a chance.
Yeah,
give
right.
it a chance.
Give it a chance. I'm going to watch it tomorrow night. Give it another chance.
Another chance.
No. All right, guys. Take care. Peace out.